In hospitality, resolving a guest conflict demands a systematic approach to problem analysis. This is Module 3, Lesson 3, Problem Analysis and Troubleshooting. Empathy and communication are essential, but they have limits. If you rely on a quick fix to appease a frustrated guest's immediate complaint, your solution will evaporate the moment pressure is applied. Offering a surface-level remedy, like a free dessert for a late meal, might smooth things over for the evening. But if the kitchen timing is off, the exact same delay will happen tomorrow with a completely different guest. A late meal or noisy room is merely a symptom of a hidden operational failure. While your priority is satisfying the guest, a professional troubleshooter must hunt down the systemic root cause, like a scheduling mishap, maintenance backlog, or miscommunication. True professional resolution requires you to move past reacting to the symptom so you can systematically eliminate the operational disease. To bypass a guest's face value frustration, staff have to peel back the onion on the complaint and gather context. Asking diagnostic questions like, "When did this start?" helps uncover systemic errors hidden beneath the immediate issue. Once found, triage it. This matrix categorizes problems by urgency, mapping high-alert situations like guest safety against baseline issues like minor room preferences. You also have to factor in external variables. Peak service hours and the immediate resources you have available will dictate the order in which you can actually address these complaints. This rigorous inquiry and disciplined triage separates a chaotic, emotional reaction from a controlled, professional response. Once you diagnose the problem, you face an immediate operational tension. The guest wants a solution right now, but the organization needs the solution to be accurate. Rushing to judgment or letting emotions dictate your response often leads to inappropriate remedies and unworkable promises that only make the situation worse. To prevent this, you need a rational strategy. This means analyzing heart data, acknowledging staffing constraints, and reviewing any historical communications before you offer a remedy. Take a look at this dual-axis chart mapping a late spa appointment during peak ski season. The sharply spiking line shows high guest demand, while the flat baseline represents staff availability. These constraints have to shape the feasible solutions you offer. While you run this analysis, you must maintain clear, continuous communication with the guest. Keeping them informed cuts through the fog of confusion and preserves their trust. A rational strategy balances the guest's emotional need for immediate action with the logistical reality of your available resources. Complex root causes rarely exist within a single department. Fixing them usually requires the coordinated network of staff working in tandem. Executing a multi-departmental response requires strict protocol. You must define distinct roles, set firm deadlines, and establish clear accountability for a unified voice. Anticipate roadblocks by building contingency plans. This keeps resolution on track even if resources become unavailable. Seamless, invisible teamwork takes a fragmented operational failure and turns it into a unified display of professional competence and reliability. Even a perfectly resolved complaint loses its long-term value to the organization if the process is not immediately documented. Creating a permanent record requires 3 essential elements: an accurate log of guest descriptions, the specific actions your team took, and any required follow-ups. This meticulous documentation creates an organizational memory. It prevents duplicated effort, ensures transparency, and protects future shifts from repeating the exact same mistakes. When you record them properly, complaints cease to be personal failures. They become highly valuable operational data that illuminates hidden inefficiencies and training gaps. Mastering this resolution lifecycle allows staff to identify and fix the structural flaws that cause friction. It provides a roadmap for improving daily operations and ensures you can deliver on the promises you make to your guests.